Libra, welcome to your general reading for 2023. We are going to start off with 2022, and the reason why we're going to start off with 2022 is because 2022 was an incredibly challenging year, and there was a reason why your soul let you have that experience of 2022. So we're going to see what that reason was, what were the lessons there, so you can positively carry those forward, for your greatest good going onwards in life. And then we're going to take a look at 2023. What is the vision? What is the goal? What is the hope? What is that, that one big question for 2023? We're going to see what your soul's plan and things is with that for you. Then we're going to draw cards specifically for love, career, and finances for you, clarify those. And then also look at, those aspects in life where you sometimes afterwards go like, oh, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew about that. We're going to see what that is for you, what you want to look at, what you want to sidestep, what you want to be mindful of in 2023, so you don't have unnecessary heartache and challenges that you deal with. And then if you stay with this reading all the way from the beginning until the end, at the end, I've got an amazing bonus for you. And what I want you to do is, starting now already, I want you to focus on what is that one big question that you have, that one big thing, that one big concern, or like that wish, that hope, that dream, and we're going to see what the angels have got to say for you around that. I would like to thank all of you so much for your beautiful support throughout 2022. Some of you have been supporting me since before 2022. I'm so super grateful for that. It really, really, really means everything to me. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. I hope that you will consider subscribing to the channel and taking this journey with us. See what comes up in your weekly readings. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Adrian Nelson. I am a psychic tarot reader as well as a coach. And if you are interested in learning to read the tarot, there are some links down below in the description for my courses. Okay, let's see what we have for Libra, please. What is it that Libra needs to know? Ooh, I love this. I can't remember who else had this though. I really can't. I think it was Sagittarius, but I can't remember exactly. But your 2022 focus, inner voice. Okay? And this is the oracle that always speaks the truth, my beautiful Libra. So I feel that there's a lot of truths that you really came to discover and came face to face with in 2022. But what I like so much is that where that energy in OSHO's and tarot, that inner voice energy, where it can sometimes be a very challenging energy to deal with, I feel that you actually have a lot of pluses that you got from 2022. And I think, you know what, Libra, it speaks of that beautiful nature that you have. I've got a particular affinity for Libra, and I know, some of my best peeps are Libras, because and even with saying that, sorry, I'm interrupting myself now, but even with saying that, some of the Libras that are so incredible are people that I haven't even met in person yet, so I know them online, they're some of my clients, but you have got such a positive approach to the world that is just, it's admirable. It really, really is, because, sometimes my Mars is in Scorpio. So sometimes I can really go to like, oh, fuck this and fuck that. And like, I can really go into that sort of dark sort of space. And it took me a very long time to realize, and really when I started to study astrology and numerology and the Enneagram, and a friend of mine is amazing, she does human design, when I really got into those sort of things, I came to realize it's not so much about changing who you are. It is about knowing who you are and then accepting who you are and working with that. And I must honestly tell you, the people that have been amazing for me on that journey have been my Libras, because they would be like, where others would say, no, you shouldn't do this. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's all right to have a down day. It's all right to not feel positive. It's all right to not feel all happy. And you know what, Libra? That is the beautiful gift that you go to the world. Sorry about that, it's my dog. Bruno! Sorry about that. Come, baby. Come, chillax. Come. Come. We're talking to Libras, the awesome ones. not going to listen to me. I think there's some horses walking around in the road because I live in a very country-like area, which is really amazing because, you know, we've got this big sort of open field around us. And there are horses, and yesterday I saw a lot of jumping jacks. There are cows. There's this one literal farmer, like a smaller sort of farmer who's got like sheep and bucks, and I get to see all these amazing animals, and I don't have to take care of them either. They're just there, which is great. But coming back to your reading, Libra, I can see that you initiated many positive starts for many other people. So you may have felt that things are not going all that well for you in your personal life, but I can see that for other people, you have really helped so many people in positive directions, be this in your career. We're going to always look at career for you for 2023, or by just being you. And you want to know that all those positive things that you initiated in others, these are positive things that are now coming back for you. And if you're in alignment with that, if that resonates with you, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself. Okay? Beautiful stuff. I believe I speak for many people when I say that the world owes you a great debt. You know, and I'm seriously, legitimately thanking you on behalf of everybody else, not just about everything that you've done for me, but for everyone else as well. Okay? Really, I do. Let's see what we've got for 2023 going on. From Thought Tarot. When I was cleansing your cards and shuffling them, and this card, the Lovers, which is choice energy, which is Gemini energy, it was laying at the, like I picked up the deck and this was laying at the bottom, and I was so strongly encouraged to take it out, and I said, no, I'm going to put it in the deck, and if that is the card that is meant to come out for you, it's going to come out for you, and here we are. And the Lovers is that choice energy, you know, it is that beautiful coming together. So there's an unlocking of energy here, dormant energy for you, energy that's been laying here for a long period of time. There's a lot of positivity for you to look forward to, a lot of really amazing things to look forward to for you, Libra, because you have contributed, and some of you will say like, no, it's nothing, I didn't do anything, but you have. You know, you really have. And this just confirmed that there's that positive karma that's coming back to you in amazingly fantastic, incredible ways. Because you are obviously all about that balancing energy. And it's wonderful because whereas in 2022, you may not have been able to, you know, to do so much for yourself, Libra, what you have been able to do for others. But because of that positive karma that you created, a lot of positive things are coming in for you now. So you can look forward to a really amazing year, you know, a really incredible year. And yeah, claim that for yourself. If you're on board with it, claim it. Breathing in, saying yes, breathing out, releasing all resistance on all possible levels. Okay? Let's draw some cards for you, beautiful Libras, for love, career, and finance. Let's see what we got for you. Feels like I should have done that twice, so I'm going to do it again. I call it a Las Vegas shuffling. You're not seeing that now, but you know, it's like you basically do that. There's a different word for it, I just don't know what it is. But I can't do the, like, you know, you do like the downwards one and then you also do like the upwards one. I can't do the upwards one. I tried, it never really worked. But let's see what we've got for you, my beauties. You know, I love this. I love, like, I've got such a bubbly, happy energy for you. It's like that, you know, like a young child the day before their birthday type of thing. It's amazing. Also a Gemini energy, today is December the 8th. So it's actually full moon in Gemini. So there's a beautiful communicative energy, positive things coming to you. I don't know exactly when this reading is going to be uploaded and available for you, Libra, because my internet is really slow at the moment. So it might take a little while, and I didn't just want to do like a quick one. I wanted to really go into detail for you with this. So whenever you get it, it's obviously the right time for you to get it also. Okay? I have really come to trust that there is a divine plan to everything. Some of you might be getting married. All right, so love, High Priestess, again. So remember, you also had this inner voice in Osho Zen Tarot, which is the High Priestess also. And then you have got the High Priestess here, which is that moon energy, that dual energy. And it's also a balancing energy. When it comes to love, I'm going to very strongly encourage you, Libra, from whenever you see this reading going forward, even, you know, even into 2024 possibly, don't push anything. There is a beautiful, beautiful plan available for you with love. Now, this could be that you Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. It could just be that, you know, maybe you're cross-watching and you just have strong Libra in your chart. And if you don't know the placements in your chart, it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. There's a link in the description that says free natal chart. Click on it. It's very simplified, so you don't have to know astrology to get it. Very, very valuable. Take a look at it for yourself. There's a plan of abundance here for you for love. I would say one of the most detrimental things that you can actually do when it comes to love, my beautiful Libras, is to push, is to force. Okay? Allow yourself to feel what you feel. Even if it feels that it's not that positive, allow yourself to feel whatever comes up. There's a beautiful love connection that is initiating here for you, the perfect person coming for you, that you are the right everything for this connection. Okay? I think it was a couple of weeks ago, if I remember correctly, Libra, that I did, and I think it happened like 2-3 weeks in a row, where there was a beautiful connection of minds with someone else, you know, where maybe you didn't sort of think that, you know, maybe weren't even thinking love, but it's almost like it sneaked up on you a little bit. And so maybe you thought, okay, that's nice, it didn't work out, maybe they moved away, you moved away, life happened, and that sort of thing. But there's a beautiful coming together here of love, you know, of connection with the perfect person. There's a new flame that's initiating. This is really the abundance of love that is coming your way. It's really, really beautiful. It's that destined connection. Okay? Let's look at career. So in career, we have got the Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay? So the Four of Wands is also typically called the marriage card sometimes. And it's really about emotional balance. All right? So remember, energy expresses itself in different ways. So a lot of times, you know, if somebody, for example, comes to me and they want to have a tarot reading and they say, I'm not interested in anything else, I just want to focus on love. So no problem, I can focus on that, but you want to remember that it is your energy that determines everything for you in life. All right, so you can have a lot of success in all different areas, or a lot of sort of like challenges in different areas, and you may think that it's because of different energy alignments, but it's the same energy, it's the same alignment expressing itself in different ways. And typically, the more ready you are to move to that next level, the more you get the things that are not serving your highest purpose coming up. All right. But in career, there's beautiful balance, there's emotional balance. If you've been feeling that you are, you know, sort of like selling your soul to the big man, really, you know, when it comes to career, you know, to just sort of make ends meet, to put food on the table, to pay for your car and your home and, you're like, you know, living and whatever. There is this amazing turnaround taking place. So again, remember, even though the High Priestess came out for love and the Four of Wands came out for career, it is that same intertwining, you know, pattern here, that one thing links into the other thing. That if you can really focus on, you know, inner peace, if that can be your goal, and not pushing anything, and also not doing anything that really sort of, you know, doesn't bring you peace. There's a lot of amazing things that can happen here for you. And you know, you may not be able to you know, change the situation per se, or you may not believe that you're able to do it. But you know, there's this one friend, for example, that I have that lives in Cape Town, a gentleman, and he's amazing. An actual friend, I've got a female Libra in Cape Town who's also really, really amazing. And so with the guy, he's got this amazing porch, for example. And this porch is like crystals and there's plants and it's just beautiful. And it's just like his beautiful space. So we'll go there when he doesn't know what to do. And my female friend, who's a Libra, amazing, amazing person, you know, she would maybe go for a swim, for example, and say, I may not be able to change the world, but I can, you know, just do something beautiful. And it's amazing, because it is that something beautiful that you do that actually shifts your energy, that takes you in a positive direction, okay? Also, when you come from a point of peace, it works really, really well. So again, you know, with my female Libra friend, she is in property, she sells houses. And her goal is not to sell the most expensive house and, you know, to get that big commission or whatever. Her goal is to find for you that home that's a perfect match for you. And because of that, she gets the big sales. Because the intention is not greed, the intention is love. So in your career, know this, no matter how dark things may seem, as long as you come from a point of how can I positively contribute to the world, and that includes you, don't forget about yourself, okay? There'll be success. There's new things, there's new doors opening. Great time for you to start your own thing. It seems for a lot of zodiac energies, there's a big encouragement towards doing your own thing in this world. Go for it, Baba. Go for gold, okay? And then with finances, you've got the 9 of Wands. Now, for some of you, I feel that you may find that you have a lot of career sort of like satisfaction within yourself, but there might be some trouble with the money. So the money comes in, but the money doesn't stay. And there's something amazing you can do with that. Now, remember, we're going to clarify, we're going to take a look at what are some of the things that you want to sidestep. But it does feel to me with finances, there is something that needs to be healed for you. And typically, especially with the 9 of Wands, it is that one sort of thing that you don't always want to look at. So you'll be like, I'll look at everything else, but, you know, I sort of want to sidestep this one thing. But that might be the very one thing that you need to actually heal. And let's say, for example, you had some trouble with your parents growing up. You know, your relationship is not all that cool and flowing and stuff. You can work at healing that, but it doesn't mean that you have to like separate from them or anything like that, you know. For some of you, I feel that it might be necessary for your Libra. Maybe you don't know where your parents are. Maybe you've been adopted and that brings some madness in. Maybe your parents have passed, because I see that very much. Go to that grave, sit on that grave, and I see you being on this, you know, that very, I don't know if I should use this word, but traditional sort of graves. They're like a black sort of like marble, and I see a little bit of a step there. There's like a square, and then there's like a block, so there's a little bit of a step, and then like the back tombstone. Go and sit on there. Take your favorite beverage with them and speak to them, you know. Ask them for their forgiveness, or just sort of like, you know, ease things out among them. It will really serve you beneficially. Some of you have been doing really, really great, but there was a hiding away from your feelings, from your emotions. No. Feel your feelings. Cry if you must. Cry alone if you must. You don't have to cry in public and make a big scene about it. But some of you do have, there's that need to cry. There's that need to release that block, you know. You might need to be strong for others, but the way that you're strong for yourself is by allowing the feelings to flow, okay? Let's clarify. So let's do love. Clarifying the High Priestess. You got the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So lots of balance coming into your life as well with this 4 energy. So remember, again, as we said earlier on, chances are that you will maybe, I won't say develop feelings for a person first, but you may get that thing of like, oh, I'd really like to be with them. This could be someone that you meet at work. But there can definitely be that energy of, I'd like to be with them. I can really see how they fit into my life. I can see how I can maybe build something with them. There is a definite possibility here of maybe a friendship turning into more. This could be someone that you're working with, a colleague, a partner, starting a partnership together. Or it could even just be that somehow your paths cross in work, you know, so maybe you've got a restaurant or work at a restaurant and this is like a delivery person or something like that. Or they've got like a, you know, whatever, supplier business, anything like that. There's that somehow business, work, it sort of like interlinks here, which again explains to me that High Priestess and that Four of Wands energy, when it came to love and career, that was sort of like, walking apart together. Then you got the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this person that you're getting this connection with, again, there is that, so I would call it cross references with money, but somehow work, career, money, it does bring you together. Okay. This could even just be having the same passion. Maybe you both have the same passion, like you start art together or a hobby or whatever. The idea is not initially to make money, but then you go like, maybe we can do this. We can start the side hustle together, something like that. I'm not the biggest fan of the word hustle, even though it feels like it's appropriate here, because to me, hustle always implies that, you want something and there's a lack, so you need to sort of like do someone else in to get that. But I don't get a sleazy energy. It's more like a like a light-hearted sort of saying, but it could grow into something perfectly beautiful. And it almost feels like because you are able to meet this person on this sort of level, that is actually the reason why you realize that you can do things together. Because if maybe, like, let's say for example my friend who's in property, there's a lot that goes into that, and you can't really be with somebody that's gonna nag and be like it's Saturday, you're gonna give yourself a break and you can't do this and I won't accept that, and why do you have to show a house on a Sunday? You have to show a house on a Sunday because the people that are buying the houses are working other days, probably, But look at what's at the bottom of the deck as well, the Ace of Swords. There's a mind breakthrough here for you in love, so can definitely meet someone through work. Looking at career, there is such positive and such strongly affirmative and confirming deja vu in this reading for you, because look at it again. Remember, when looking at love, we got the High Priestess, and now we're clarifying career, and the High Priestess is coming out again, And so my one amazing friend always liked to say, you can't make this shit up, And I mean, if all these beautiful things resonate with you, claim it for yourself, Baba. Claim it for yourself. Of course, you are worth it. I don't know why I always get a singing energy when I come to you, And the energy that I had when I was clearing your cards today was almost like in that Mozart sort of vibe, even though Mozart was an Aquarius. So maybe you want to go see where Aquarius might be in your chart. But like, which is from Der Zauberflöte, the magic flute. It was actually quite amazing because so I've been studying Thought Tarot quite in depth, and Thought Tarot is one of those things that the more you know, the less you know. It's like life. But even when you look at the energy surrounding something like the magic flute by Mozart, it is just uncanny. And so there's a lot of magic that is surrounding you, a lot of powerful magic that you're not even aware of, and that powerful magic is paving the way for you, Libra. Okay? There's already perfect script, and it's going ahead because you're opening your mind to that, which is amazing. So, oh my goodness. So High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Breakthroughs, financial breakthroughs in career. And you don't have to try. And there's even a warning there, don't try so hard. So if you are doing something in your career and it pays off really, really well, you can say, okay, that pays really well, so maybe I should, be open to doing that again. But also don't try so hard to replicate the same thing again, because that might actually be holding you back. And the reason for that is that if you, for example, take something like a musical, like the Magic Flute, the Zauberflöte, then it is, no matter how magical the scene is, if you're going to see the same scene over and over and over, you're going to be like, okay, it's not so amazing anymore, So let me give you an example. So I think it was about 2 years ago, one of my friends, who's also an Aquarius, by the way, so Aquarius keeps on coming up in your chart, and my moon is in Aquarius. I'm a Cancer Sun, Sagittarius rising, moon in Cancer. Moon in Aquarius. Not sure where Libra is in my chart now, I kind of forgot. But he took me to, and initially I thought it was a ballet. Now, I think ballet is amazing. I really, really do. But I wouldn't necessarily go to the ballet, you know. But you know, he wanted to take me. And I was in a more of a magical mode at the time. And when I got there, I realized that it was actually ice skating, and it was Peter Pan. So Peter Pan is my favorite story. It's always been, which is also why Finding Neverland is my favorite movie. And I realized that it was on ice, and it was beyond magical. And I remember there's this one part where Tinkerbell comes in, and so what you see, the stage is dark, and you kind of just see the wings first. So you don't see the person, and then it all lights up and you begin to see this person and they're coming down. She had such a gentle way of touching the ice. It was the most magical thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was the most magical thing. And I remember a friend of mine is a Virgo. He went to go see it the day before me. And he knows that I love magic, and he knows that I like magical things, and he knows that I love Peter Pan. And he said, he was like checking me afterwards. I was like, nah, I don't know if you're going to like it. And I went and he called me afterwards, and I was like, how did you feel? And I just couldn't, I can get very excited, and I couldn't stop talking about it. Because my communication is it's in Gemini, as well as my love. So like my Venus. So, you know, I can get very bubbly and very excited about things. But, you know, if I had, and at the end of that show, I'm trying to make a point here, so I'm getting to it. So at the end of that show, I remember I was so transfixed that I think literally for about 2 minutes, I was just sitting and I was just looking at everything. Because it was just moment after moment after moment after moment. And it was only about 2 minutes later that I realized everybody was standing up and actually applauding. I was so transfixed in that moment. And so, but if I had to see that scene again and again and again and again, I would have started to realize like, oh, well, those are probably lights. Maybe they're using a remote control. You know, she's obviously, you know, on ropes. So it wouldn't have been that magical. And so that is the thing that is coming for you with career. You can see the magic, but don't be committed to it must be this way again and again and again. Okay? That is one thing that can mess things up for you. Let's see what finances. So be open to continual magic. Okay? Because it's coming to you again and again and again and again and again. Lots and lots and lots of magic. So you got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So there's a very divine plan here for you. There's a very big plan. You know, your higher self has got an amazing plan for you for this year. And it is really taking you from misery to success. So again, cry what you need to cry. If you don't feel bad, you don't feel bad. So there is a little bit of a trippiness with finance, but this is literally turning lemons into lemonade. Okay? And it's amazing here. There's an unlocking of a lot of magic for you. You know, a lot of people are speaking about light language encoding or light language encoding activation. That is what's happening for you. Okay? Lots and lots of amazing things. Let's look at some of the things, Libra, that you might want to not just jump in the deep end with, or that you might want to rather steer clear of. And then, you know, also contemplate for me, please, on that big answer, that big burning question, that big goal, that big dream. Even if you think the dream is not possible, focus on it. And let's see what the universe has for you. So this is definitely a year for some of you getting married. There are definite beautiful marriages here for you. Okay? 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. So whatever family dynamic means for you, especially if you wanted a family, especially if maybe, you know, certain things have happened that made you feel like you're never going to find happiness again, you definitely are. You know, you definitely are. You're getting to see the value of all the hurt and the pain in the past, and it's really paying off positively. So don't be closed off to love. All right, there's beautiful new beginnings across the board. And if you're closed off to love, you are really closed off to abundance, which means goodies can't really come to you. Okay? Because in energy, you're saying no to it across the board. Okay? Now that one burning question, what do the angels have for you? I'm coming, my Baba, nephew. Helpful people. You know what, Libra? Life can be so difficult for you sometimes, you know, and the thing is that a lot of times people will say that you know, Libra is fickle, and I mean, you can have a little bit of this thing of being on the fence, but it really comes from wanting to be there for everyone, wanting the best for everyone. And the wonderful thing is that there are helpful resources coming in, people that are seeing the beauty, the light of who you are, helpful resources, and a lot of those sort of, you know, people that just wanted to maybe take advantage of you and things like that, the universe is moving those out. Your energy is different. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Libra. From my heart, I wish you the most beautiful year. I hope that your biggest dreams are coming true. I hope that if you've been feeling that you're going at it alone, that you get beautiful, helpful people, resources coming in for you, that your sun comes out and shines. I hope it's the best year that you ever had of your whole life, that it's way better than you ever imagined, and that your heart has many, many beautiful reasons to smile. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you in your weekly reading. Bye.